Our didactic unit is called How to Introduce Myself in American Culture. We will work with 10 Spanish-speaking students aged from 20 to 23, with a basic level 8-1 who are learning English as a second language in an institute in the United States. Their goal of learning English is their own motivation to get a job easier. The institute has internet, computer, loudspeaker, video game, and a spacious room in order to carry out these activities. Also, this student has previous knowledge of the language, like the alphabet, numbers, months, nationalities, the verbs like, do, make, and have, and the part of the day, like morning, noon, afternoon, night, midnight, and early morning, and personal pronouns as well. This is an intensive course, and the hourly intensity that we are going to carry out will be 4 hours per week on Saturday. The communicative objective is the students will be able to introduce themselves, say hello, and goodbye. The topics, social uses of the language, greeting and farewells, and introduce yourself. The objective is they learn how to say hello and goodbye in North American context and introduce themselves within their environment. The grammar is the verb to be. The objective is they learn that in English the verb to be is used to refer to action, ser y estar, in Spanish. Also, they can express the profession and the identity. The vocabulary, jobs and occupation and hobbies, the content, grammar, the verb to be, and simple present. Sequence of activities. English class. The class starts and we say hello to everyone by asking how they are doing, and then we will write the date and the topics of the class on the board, the verb to be. We will explain to them the verb to be, and we will explain today that English has only one verb to indicate two different actions, that in Spanish will be ser y estar. We will show them its use and the contrast and the conjugation. After this explanation, we will ask if everyone has understood, and depending on their doubts, we will answer. To this explanation, we will use slides, and the duration is 20 minutes, and the materials are board, markers, video beam, and slides. Activity 1. They must enter a website where they will have to do exercise online according to the verb to be. When the activity finishes, we will do a review to resolve the doubts about that. The duration is 30 minutes, and the materials are internet connection, technological device, and photocopies. We have a plan B. If in the classroom there is no internet connection or someone doesn't have a technological device, we will give them a photocopy with the same activity on the website.
Activity 2. We will ask them to do 5 sentences with the verb to be, and we will give them 10 minutes to write the sentences on a piece of paper. Then we will go to a special place to play a game called Sack Race, which is a traditional game in the United States. Also, we will tell them that this game is traditional in the United States and that it's always played in schools. To start, they have to stand in a horizontal line, and we will give each one a sack. They must get inside it, and then they must jump until they reach the goal that is 2.5 meters away. For the duration of the race, we will place a song in English. The last person to reach the finish line will be eliminated from the race, and we will have to read aloud the phrases they previously prepared. Their colleagues are the ones who are going to decide if they are well used and pronounced. In case an error isn't identified, we will intervene. Finally, We will show them a video with the explanation of the verb to be. Duration 3 minutes. Materials: internet connection, video beam, technological device, and speaker. Plan B. In case you don't have an internet connection, the link will be shared for you to sit at home. Another option would be to share data from the teacher's smartphone to the device technological class. Finish the video. We will start to teach them vocabulary about jobs and occupations. To start, we will write a question on the board. What is your parents' job? First, we will tell them our answers, and with each answer we are going to place an image of the reference to the word. Example, my mom is a nurse, and we will place the image of a nurse. Duration 10 minutes. Materials: board, markers, video beam, and technological device. Activity 3. We will give them 5 minutes to prepare their answers and search the reference of the image. Then everyone will do the same and we will show the images. Each profession will be described on the board so that they then copy in their notebooks. Duration 10 minutes. Materials: board, markers, video beam, technological device, internet connection, images, notebook, and pencil. Plan B. If they don't have a technological device or in the classroom doesn't have internet connection, for example, they must write the reference of the profession.
Activity 4. Next, we will give them a crossword activity in order for them to learn new vocabulary about jobs and occupations. In this activity, they will be able to make use of a dictionary. Duration 15 minutes. Material: dictionary, photocopies, pencil. After the explication, we will start teaching them the vocabulary of hobbies. To start, we will write a question on the board. What do you like to do in your free time? First, we will tell you our answers, and with each answer, we will place an image of the reference to the word. Example, I like running, and we will place an image of someone running. Duration 10 minutes. Material: board, markers, video beam, technological device. Activity 5. What was done in the previous activity, we will give them 5 minutes for them to prepare their response and look for the image of the reference. Then each one will do the same and show the image. Each hobby will be graded on the board. To that they then copy and into the notebook. Duration 10 minutes. Material: board, markers, video beam, technological device, internet connection, image, notebook, and pencil. Plan B. If they don't have a technological device or in the classroom there is no internet, they should draw the reference on the hobby. Activity 6. Afterwards, we give them an activity in which they must relate the image to the grading hobby. In order for them to learn new vocabulary for hobbies, in this activity they will be able to use a dictionary. Duration 20 minutes. Material: dictionary, photocopies, pencil. After finishing the activity, we will teach them common English greetings and expressions. But first, we will show them a video where they can see the greetings and farewells in Spanish. We will show it twice. Duration 3 minutes. Material: internet connection, video beam, technological device, and speaker. We'll ask them to write down some greetings and goodbyes that they know of. Then we'll explain some common English greeting and expressions, what it means and how it's used. Since this is something typical of American culture. Examples: hey man, or hi. How it's going, or how are you doing? What's up, what's new, or what's going on? How's everything? How are things? Or how's life? Good to see you, or nice to see you. Long time to see, or it's been a while. Business greetings and formal greetings. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. It's nice to meet you, or pleased to meet you. How have you been? How did you do? Duration 20 minutes. Material: notebook, pen, video film, internet connection, speaker, technological device. Then we will ask them if they have any doubts or if they have understood. If there are doubts, then we will work it out until they understand.
Okay, then we work in pairs and begin to solve some exercise that have to do with the topic. They will read the slogan and choose the appropriate response to the situation. Duration 15 minutes. Materials as photocopies and pencil. The next activity, this is the activity which they must use every team they have learning during the class. So we will give them a paper with instruction. They have to follow the instruction are they have to make a personal presentation. They have to write their name, their age, their nationality, their profession, and what they like to do in their free time. They must also use the grading expressions that were without in clause at the beginning of the presentation. They must first write the presentation in the book, and when they are finished, each one paces ahead and say it out loud if someone doesn't understand some profession or hobby. The person must make a small performance for others to guess. Duration 44 minutes. Materials as photocopies, pencil, and notebook. And the next activity, in order for them to learn more about American culture and also to develop opinion, we are going to leave them a homework assignment. We are going to give them some informative data, and what they have to do is compare it with their own country. Say if they are similar or different and why. We are going to write them on the board so that they can write it in their notebooks. First, approximately 1% of Americans are homeless, 3.5 million people. Second, Americans are extremely independent, individualistic, and like to be different from each other. Third, you must be over the age of 21 and you must have an identification card with a photo to buy or drink alcohol. 4. American open present and cards in front of people. 5. Finally, if you are invited to an American party, do not bring your children, friends, or family members without first asking the permission of the host. Duration 5 minutes, and materials as board, makers, pen, and notebook. With this, we will finish the class. We say goodbye and give the advice to practice in the house. Thank you.